One more brief thing from England. I saw again, this is recently, the British press were in a tizzy because apparently fans of a Liverpool soccer club have a new chant that they debuted at one of the games. The chant being, "Philip's dead, the Queen's senile, Andrew is a pedophile." And they're like, there once again, a bloody disgrace. It's the Queen's Diamond Jubilee. You've got fucking heads drooping, hair receding.
What did we do Brexit for if we're going to end up like this? This is what Brexit was supposed to stop. And yet here it is, happening anyway. It's a bloody shambles. It's a disgrace.
Horses.
Tears in my eyes. But not because this is a masterclass.
Horses
the opposite is one of those.
Horses are smacked out of their minds at the trooping of the color. Fuck it. I just,
Sinn Féin on the march in
God, yeah. They just took power in Northern Ireland. They've, for the first time, there's a poll that has them above the combined totals of Fianna Fáil and Fine Gael in the Republic. It's not impossible to imagine in a couple of years a Sinn Féin governments in both sides of the border in Ireland. And if that point happens, I don't know how you don't get some sort of significant reunion push.
A couple of years, that would be 2024, which should make Star Trek The Next Generation's data saying in Star Trek The Next Generation to Captain Picard about the uses of political violence to achieve the democratic goals. He says, what about the Irish unification of 2024?
Yep.
It could happen.
Honestly, we're kind of on track here.
Yeah, we really are. Data, exactly. They were on the mind beam writing that episode.
Of course, the funny thing is that once it happens, the English are going to go, okay, thank Christ. What a relief. We never even wanted these fuckers in the first place. Now they're your problem. Good luck, Ireland, dealing with these fucking psychotic hillbillies that we have in our housing estates of Northern Ireland. Have fun with them.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, England, the trooping of the color. The color has been very trooped.
They drooped it.
They drooped.
How are you going to droop the color?
That horse George though was immediately killed.
Oh, good.
Yeah, and again, there's only one horse William can ride. That's all they do in that fucking country, is just watch horses fuck.
Yep.
In addition to the horse, the royal horse tender who presented William with a drooping horse was also executed by one of the beefeaters at the Tower Guard later that day.
Just ran him through with a halberd.
Yeah. They chopped his head off with a halberd at the Tower of London.
Threw him in the Thames. Tyburn.
Well, going from a desiccated and decaying monarchy to the desiccated and decaying presidency of Joe Biden and his brain as well is also drooping quite seriously. This is just as we're rounding out today's show. This is a big story on NBC News. Inside a Biden White House adrift. Amid a rolling series of calamities and sinking approval ratings, the president's feeling lately that he just can't catch a break. And
Come on, man!
And angst is rippling through his party.
The thing about all of this is that they told you exactly what was going to happen.
Yep, they called their shot.
They said, we're going to do this. They even had the fucking slogan ready. The real slogan of the 2020 Biden campaign, I don't even remember what bullshit they actually went with formally. It was, come on, man. And that's it. That's just like, give me a break. What do you want from me? That's the entire thing. That was always what it was.
Yeah, exactly. Come on, man. Is just like it's the way he says it. It's the intonation and the import behind it. It is the slogan for the times we're living in right now. It's what we all feel.
Like we have pressed the same. We only have one button to press as the Democratic Party. We pressed it. We keep pressing it. We got what we wanted, which is to take power from Republicans after they fuck up too much, which is our only way of taking power. We've done it, but now it's at a terminal point where they fucked up that the near-term stability of the system itself is now coming under stress, and they have nothing else to do. So at this point, you just got to throw your hands up. You just got to shrug, because it's like, this was the only possible thing. That other stuff you crazy people wanted to imagine, that was impossible. If this doesn't work, It's not because we fucked up. It's because nothing would have. That's what it boils down to.
So there are four names on the byline for this story, but it begins here. Faced with a worsening political predicament, President Joe Biden is pressing aides for a more compelling message and a sharper strategy, while bristling at how they've tried to stifle the plain-speaking persona that has long been one of his most potent assets. They're stifling him. They're silencing him.
They're deplatforming him. They're deplatforming Brandon.
They're deplatforming Brandon. He's the president
of Brandon. That's what they should have called this article.
Biden is rattled by his sinking approval ratings and is looking to regain voters' confidence that he can provide the sure-handed leadership he promised during the campaign. People close to the president say, hey, he also promised a bunch of other shit during the campaign. What's the deal with that?
He promised all sorts of shit during the campaign. I mean, it's become a thing where people just dig up like his tweets from 2020 where he's like, yeah, when I'm president, we're going to ban all assault rifles. I'm going to do it personally.
I just love the idea that we're supposed to take it seriously, that he is personally engaged on any of these issues. Like he's here to like, sir, the inflation is real bad, and he just like snaps back to 1978. It's like, well, what if we promise to amnesty all draft dodgers? Will that help us with the hippies? The long hairs will vote for us if we do that. Yes, sir.
Look, he should go ahead and do that. Just amnesty, like now, say amnesty the current draft dodgers, just to confuse people. Do a little.
You mean the freaking Republicans?
When it comes to acid, amnesty, and abortion, I think all three should be safe, legal, but rare. Okay, so crises have piled up in ways that have at times made the Biden White House look flat-footed. Record inflation, high gas prices, a rise in COVID case numbers, and now a Texas school massacre that is one more horrific reminder that he has been unable to get Congress to pass legislation to curb gun violence. Democratic leaders are at a loss about how he can revive his prospects by November, when midterm elections may cost his party control of Congress. I don't know what's required here, said Representative James Clyburn of South Carolina, whose endorsement in the 2020 primaries helped rescue Biden's struggling candidacy. But I do know the poll numbers have been stuck where they are for far too long. Congratulations, asshole.
Yes.
I mean, talk about getting what you wanted. Just fucking the idea that he would just be like, oh, I'm concerned about this now. Motherfucker, like, it's on you. It's on you. You're concerned? You do something about it. He's your guy.
He intervened to ensure that the party stayed in the hands of people who were operating on the same glad-handing principles that constrained them from doing anything effectively, that had run the party into the ground at that point. And you just got what you wanted. Congratulations.
I mean,
once again, they were all hoping that just like, because it's another chance, something is going to change. Like Biden kept saying that hilarious stuff about how the Republicans are all going to have an epiphany.
He's still saying that. He's still saying that about the gun control.
Oh, right,
the other day,
they're rational. They're going to
they'll come to their senses after.
Yeah, they'll come to their senses.
Like last week.
And it's like, I honestly think that he's Senate-brained enough and senile enough to believe that. But I don't even think that your average MSNBC psycho believed that. But I think what they had to believe in is that when you get in there in game time conditions, you'll figure something out.